Meghamadanam, artificial rainmaking by cloud seeding. I am Vittal Murthy, a resource person of AP State Government, and I am also a retired professor of meteorology from Andhra University. I would like to tell in a layman point of view what this artificial rainmaking is all about. Apah punastu prithivim puta punatu mam. Apaha in Sanskrit means water. Apah punastu prithivim, water purifies earth, such purified earth purifies me. This is the morning prayer in Sandhya Vandan. This clearly shows that earth is a unique planet in solar system where water is abundant and life is possible. Water is having a very peculiar property that it is having maximum density at 4 degrees centigrade. That is, every substance will have 3 states: solid state, liquid state and vapor state. But water, the solid water, that is the ice, is less dense compared to liquid water, the density being maximum at 4 degrees. This is a anomalous property of water. This may appear to be very simple, but if you see that in the oceans, in the winter time, there will be ice forming on the top of the ocean, and the whole marine life will be preserved at the bottom of the ocean. You will see that this is a wonderful property. Rain comes to us from atmosphere in the form of precipitation. Rain is one form of the precipitation. Ice, sleet, etc. all these are forms of precipitation. This precipitation is highly variable both in space and in time. In India, we get precipitation by two monsoons, southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon. We get also precipitation in North India, in Punjab especially, by western disturbances, which is essential for wheat crop. We also get by local thunderstorms in Assam and West Bengal, which are known as Kal Baishakhi, and the cyclones in the months of October and November predominantly give rainfall to the coastal districts. All said and done, rainfall, if there is a good monsoon this year, there is no guarantee that the monsoon will be same next year. And there is no guarantee that if there is a good rainfall in one particular district, the same district gets good rainfall. It is highly variable. To give you an example, Kalahandi district in Orissa is drought prone, whereas the neighboring district Cuttack is having abundant rainfall. In Andhra Pradesh, we have a rain shadow region. The districts like Kurnool, Kadapa, Anantapur, they get less rainfall because they are the other side of the western Ghats and the rainfall is less. In such cases, when there is not much rainfall, at the same time good clouds, it's possible to get rainfall by artificially supplying the condensation nuclei to the clouds. My presentation can be divided into the introduction and why actually the precipitation enhancement, and what are the socio-economic and environmental issues, and how science and dialogue can help to keep going a precipitation evaporation program. The research on weather modification is very old. Research on weather modification is not only restricted to rain. For example, hail suppression is practiced since 1963. Hail really is detrimental to many of the fruit crops. The mango crop in Guntur district last year, the loss is 25 crores because of a hailstorm. Whereas if you do a artificial rain from that, the hail is suppressed and you can avert 25 crores of loss, and the cost will be only 50 lakhs. Rain is done since 1976, even though there are sporadic attempts even before. Frost, for example, is detrimental to grape and vineyard crops. This is done from 1959, especially in Biafra and in Germany and these areas where grapes are grown. Fog is practiced in many countries. Recently, there is fog in Delhi, which really stopped many of the airplanes, resulting in colossal loss. If you can dissipate fog, that will be very useful for aviation sector. I would like to say here that every climatic crisis affects the present and also changes the future. It constrains to react in real time, providing solutions. Population augmentation increases the impact. What I would like to emphasize is future is never the same as the past, but the knowledge of the past helps to better handle the present and better prepare for the future. To reduce the impact of any future climatic crisis, principles of prevention had to be accepted by all, including local populations and scientists. This graph shows to you how to limit the consequences of the droughts, for example, by theory of risks. The probability to get less than 700 millimeters of rainfall, 600 millimeters of rainfall, 500 millimeters of rainfall, and what are the losses, economic and social consequences. This is clear by this graph. Suppose if we are putting a over year storage, lakes and water table with a better management, then it will have less, as shown by the second graph. The consequences are less. So the tantamounts to actually a better storage is less of drought. So it is as good as increasing the precipitation. This is shown in this graph. By water management you are getting less, and this clearly shows that with a better management, with a better water management, you have enhancement of rainfall. Next. Prevention is equal to rain enhancement. So we are looking for a better storage. When rain makes runoff, when polluted water is available, when transfer of water from another source is bringing more than the needs, the remains of one first dam still exist close to Amman, Jordanian, in a place called Java. It is built more than 5,200 years ago.